Hello! From Chrisean Rock's toxic leaks tied to her chaotic relationship with Blueface, to Teairra Mari having a private videos exposed by an ex who allegedly used her own passwords against her, to Cardi B's hacked Instagram Live with Offset going viral. These are the female rappers whose most private moments became public spectacle. But to truly understand how deep this issue runs in hip-hop, we have to go back nearly 20 years, to a time before Instagram, before TikTok, before going viral was even a thing. 2005, Eve and the beginning of a dark pattern. The year was 2005. MySpace ruled the internet. Blogs were just finding their voice, and viral culture was still in its infancy. That's when a video allegedly involving Eve surfaced online without her consent. This wasn't just gossip. At that moment, Eve was already a Grammy-winning rapper, a chart-dominating star, and a respected figure in hip-hop. She had built her image on strength, independence, and authenticity. So when the video appeared, it wasn't just embarrassing, it was a direct violation. At first, Eve denied it. She refused to let the narrative define her. Then she did something powerful. She reframed the story, not as a scandal, but as a crime against her privacy. She made it clear she was the victim. Stevie J's revelation years later. Years later, producer Stevie J spoke publicly about what allegedly happened. According to him, the tape wasn't hacked or sold. It was taken during a vulnerable moment and later betrayed by someone within Eve's own circle while she was on tour. That revelation changed everything. What people once framed as celebrity scandal now looked like personal betrayal. Yet, despite the tabloid frenzy, Eve's career didn't collapse. She transitioned into acting, she landed film roles, she starred in her own sitcom. One violation didn't define her legacy because she refused to let it. 2008, Foxy Brown and the rumor that went nowhere. Fast forward to 2008, and another rap legend found herself in the rumor mill, Foxy Brown. Stories circulated about a supposed tape involving an unidentified partner. Some claimed it was being shopped to media outlets. But here's the key difference. No footage ever surfaced, no credible source confirmed it, and Foxy never fed the rumor machine. She and her team ignored it. At the time, Foxy was already battling legal issues and label problems. Compared to that, tabloid gossip didn't stand a chance. The story faded, and her comeback music ended up speaking louder than rumors ever could. 2014, Iggy Azalea fights back. By 2014, the internet had changed everything. TMZ dominated headlines, social media spread stories in seconds, and scandal traveled globally overnight. That's the world Iggy Azalea faced when rumors emerged that an explicit video from her past was being shopped around. And the timing couldn't have been worse. This was the height of Fancy, her biggest commercial moment, her crossover peak. Iggy didn't hesitate. She denied the tape's existence and threatened immediate legal action against anyone attempting to distribute it. No soft statements, no silence. She also used the moment to call out misogyny, pointing out how female rappers are disproportionately targeted by privacy invasions compared to their male counterparts. It was one of the first times a female rapper openly reframed leaks as a gendered industry problem. 2010. Nicki Minaj and narrative control. Now, rewind slightly to 2010, before global dominance, before empire status. This was the year Nicki Minaj was preparing to release Pink Friday. And right then, rumors hit. An alleged tape, an unknown man, perfect timing for sabotage. Nicki didn't panic. She publicly labeled the rumors as fake and called them an attempt to derail her rise. She exposed the double standard. Men boast about sex in lyrics and get praised. Women face judgment for private moments. The rumors didn't slow her down. If anything, they sharpened her focus. Nicki's response became a masterclass in controlling the narrative. 2023, a new era, new rules. Sexy Red. Fast forward to 2023, now the landscape is different. Instagram, TikTok, X. Everything is instant. And then comes Sexy Red. Instead of denying or hiding, she posted content herself, then quickly deleted it. The internet exploded. Was it an accident, a mistake, or a calculated move? No one knew, but what shocked people most was the response. Instead of career damage, the moment boosted visibility, sparked debate, and highlighted how the rules had completely changed for a new generation of artists. The bigger picture. Across 2 decades, one thing is clear. These moments were never really about sex. They were about power, control, privacy, and how women in hip-hop are judged differently. Some careers survived because the artist took control. Others suffered because the narrative was taken from them. What used to destroy reputations now exposes industry double standards. And the conversation is far from over. Screenshots were taken. The clips spread across multiple platforms, and within hours, Sexy Red was trending for reasons that had nothing to do with her music. Her response raised eyebrows. She claimed her account had been hacked, expressed regret on X, and emphasized that the footage was old. On the surface, it sounded like a familiar story. We've heard versions of it before, but this time, the outcome was different. Sexy Red, when a leak boosts a career. Unlike earlier generations where leaks destroyed reputations and forced artists into hiding, this incident did the opposite. Sexy Red's visibility skyrocketed. The controversy aligned perfectly with the image she had already built: unapologetic, raw, unfiltered, indifferent to judgment. Instead of shrinking, she expanded. The incident led to more features, more bookings, more mainstream attention. What would have ended a career in 2005 became momentum in 2023. This doesn't mean it's healthy. It speaks to a culture where constant visibility matters more than context, where even negative attention can be converted into success if managed correctly. Sexy Red's case showed that scandal in the social media age can be leveraged instead of survived. 2024, Murda B and the drill scene's dark reality. Just 1 year later, this pattern reappeared, but in a far more dangerous environment. In 2024, Murda B, a rising name in New York City's drill scene, found herself at the center of another leak involving rapper Bandman Rill. The clip spread quickly through Instagram and gossip circles, becoming part of the constant drama surrounding drill culture. But to understand why this hit differently, you have to understand NYC drill itself. This is a scene under constant police surveillance, intense street tension, real-life consequences. Here, leaks aren't just embarrassing, they can be dangerous. Murda B's response was strategic. She said little, dropped music, redirected attention to her craft. Don't feed the beast. The incident boosted her underground buzz, but it also raised serious concerns. Who's leaking this content? Is it targeted? Is it being used as a weapon? In drill culture, exposure can turn into vulnerability fast. Murda B's case highlighted that leaks aren't just about sex, they're about power, safety, and exploitation. 2022, Ice Spice and turning defense into empowerment. Now rewind to 2022. Right as Ice Spice was breaking out of the Bronx and becoming a national name, alleged tape content began circulating online. Perfect timing, or predictable timing. An artist rises, and suddenly people start digging. Fans debated endlessly. Is it real? Is it fake? Is this sabotage? Ice Spice didn't hesitate. She denied it publicly, labeled it fake, and criticized the behavior of fans spreading it. But she didn't stop there. She flipped the narrative. Instead of shrinking, she used the moment to speak about invasion of privacy, double standards, respect for boundaries. Her career didn't slow down. It accelerated. Massive collaborations followed, including one with Taylor Swift, proving she was untouchable. Ice Spice showed how the new generation doesn't hide from controversy, they confront it. Chrisean Rock and Blueface, when leaks become weapons. Then there's the most complicated case of all, Chrisean Rock and Blueface. This isn't a single leak, it's an ongoing saga. Since 2022, multiple videos have surfaced during their toxic on and off relationship, all playing out publicly through social media, reality TV, and viral clips. Christian has acknowledged that some content was consensual, while accusing Blueface of leaking other material for clout and control. That's where this story becomes deeply disturbing. This isn't just about privacy, it's about weaponizing intimacy inside a relationship that appears unhealthy, even abusive. The impact on her career is complicated. More attention, higher streams, increased reality TV presence, but also visible emotional damage. This isn't marketing, it's someone's life unraveling in real time. Christian's story reminds us that behind every viral scandal is a real human cost. 2018, Teairra Mari and turning trauma into justice. Now we step into a case that changed the conversation entirely. In 2018, Teairra Mari faced something different. This wasn't gossip, this wasn't rumors, this was revenge porn. An ex deliberately leaked her intimate content. She didn't stay silent, she sued. She spoke publicly about humiliation, depression, betrayal, mental health. She made it clear, these leaks are violence, not entertainment. Her legal fight helped push awareness and accountability, reframing leaked content as a crime, not a scandal. Teairra Mari didn't profit from it. She didn't capitalize on it. She survived it and became an advocate.
What it all stemmed from. So, yeah, he posted the tape, and I took action.
Was there ever a period where you said, you know what, I'm gonna try to make the most of this tape situation, see if I can sell it to Vivid or somebody? And
You know, I never really thought about that. I never really thought about that.
2018, Cardi B and owning the chaos. Finally, we arrive at Cardi B. In 2017, early in her relationship with Offset, footage from a hacked Instagram Live spread online. The internet reacted instantly, but Cardi didn't hide. She leaned into who she already was, loud, honest, unashamed. Instead of letting the moment define her, she kept moving forward, and history speaks for itself. The evolution is clear. Over 2 decades, one truth stands out. Leaks used to destroy careers. Now they expose systems. What's changed isn't just technology, it's control. Today's female rappers confront, reframe, redirect. They refuse shame, but the cost is still real. And the line between empowerment and exploitation remains dangerously thin. Cardi B, turning a potential scandal into a blueprint. This moment came at a crucial point in Cardi B's career. She was still transitioning from reality TV personality to legitimate rap star. Bodak Yellow was beginning its historic run, and Cardi was in the middle of proving that she wasn't just viral, she was unstoppable. The leak could have been devastating. It could have derailed her momentum. It could have been used by critics as proof that she wasn't serious, wasn't professional, wasn't worthy of the success she was achieving. But this is Cardi B. And if there's one thing we know about her, it's that she doesn't let anyone control her narrative. Owning the moment. Cardi's initial response shocked people. She joked about it. She treated the situation with the same unbothered, unapologetic attitude that made fans love her in the first place. She didn't issue tearful apologies. She didn't hide. She didn't pretend it never happened. She laughed. She owned it, and she kept moving. Later, in more thoughtful interviews, she added important context, explaining that even though she handled it with humor, it was still a violation of her privacy. That balance mattered. She showed that strength doesn't always look like anger or outrage. Sometimes it looks like refusing to be broken. From scandal to superstardom. The incident occurred just before the release of her debut album, Invasion of Privacy, a project that would go on to dominate charts worldwide and cement Cardi B as a global superstar. Instead of being remembered as a scandal, the moment became part of a larger story: empowerment, resilience, authenticity. She proved she could take the worst the industry and the internet could throw at her and come out bigger, stronger, and more successful than ever. The blueprint. Cardi B's response has since become a blueprint for modern artists navigating controversy. Don't hide from it. Don't let it define you, but don't be afraid to tell the truth about how it affected you. She showed that control over your narrative is power, and that shame only works if you accept it. Final thoughts. From Eve in 2005 to Cardi B in 2017 to today's generation of female rappers, the rules have changed, but the fight for privacy, respect, and control is still ongoing. That wraps up this video. For more stories like this, click one of the videos on your screen. Thanks for watching.